Tanks, XQC, the main person they were going for, they're not able to finish him off, but they're able to chase him out of the fight. And while that's going on, Note gets punished, and that is going to let the United Kingdom take momentum here and get first control of the point.
And the first cap comes through so quickly. The UK is already building up that percentage, moving up that objective timer. That's what this mode's all about. Now we're going to see them get up close in the choke, or Kib could save it with a rally, but this is going to be a struggle without abilities. EMP, it's everybody. XQC takes the nano.
Early EMP, early pickoffs from Canada, Sureforce setting the stage, Mangachu and XQC knocking it right back on down. It's still 75% for the United Kingdom though, however, so even as Canada retakes this point, they have a long way to go.
I love this discipline from Team United Kingdom here. They're holding on to all their ultimates. Once that EMP goes off, they know that there's no chance of them really winning. A lot more sense against this comp. Sureforce setting it up, being such a major distraction, a thorn in their side here.
Self-destruct goes up, doesn't get anything. Mikey picked off early, but responded to. Banny down. Mangachu under a bit of fire here in the back. Going in, whips, unable to hit that. Meanwhile, though, Sureforce doing so much work to the backhand side. No one's looking at Sureforce, and he is ripping the United Kingdom apart.
Definitely frags going both ways, but as you said, Sureforce has been able to charge up another EMP here. It's ready. We'll see if he chooses to drop it. They do have a potential to take another fight, and it looks like they'll probably go that route. United Kingdom, too much power on point here, but they might not expect coming back into the brawl. And with Fusion's back as well, the beats drop. UK's bringing this one back.
They're absolutely bringing it back. They bought enough time. Canada couldn't fish enough off when they had the edge. And now, the United Kingdom, with Fusion's back, they retake. Mangachu drops in. It's not enough. The United Kingdom actually has brought this one back.
XQC forced to use Primal just to contest point, but it's so difficult for him to get through these tanks all alone. They're just trying to keep this overtime rolling, but Sureforce, he's hacked, he can't get his EMP out. Shattered, and that's Team United Kingdom taking Mega Base.
So people are wondering, is this going to be a close series? And we've only been through one round, but that round was a...
Get a barrage ready to combo with it. That's a devastating thing to be challenging.
Note's going to get D-Max on Mangachu. The time back has to be soon. What a shatter from Fusions. He does it again. 3 getting knocked down. Coalescence out from Boombox. United Kingdom will retake the point. Oof.
Kib with another hook, cleaning up Mangachu, and in that action, United Kingdom, they said consecutively, Canada, they need to do something, they need to get to point, and at this point, they're gonna have to sacrifice a player just to get their butt. Mikey A makes a crucial mistake, dies before the fight. Mangachu wants to barrage this, but Kib's already found Banny.
He's going back, but he barrages only into the D-But completely denied. Specs was there and says, this time, I'm gonna eat every single rocket, the buffet is mine.
Mikey A ends up falling, but it doesn't matter. That instant aggression out of the United Kingdom gives them the major advantage in this team fight, and it might be securing them Busan.
Clean up in action, overtime over, and the United Kingdom takes map 1.
Just making it look so...
Feeling pretty good about where they're at. The United Kingdom being down to Lucio early, really learns their mobility as Banny on the opposite side just going off.
And he's picking up a ton of frags on Lucio, farming up that beat. So important here, such a crucial tool in this tankier setup. Canada making that work, I'm surprised. I think part of the problem is that United Kingdom, they have to go so far to climb that.
Still at full, still with a little bit of rally left. Sureforce gonna fall early, and they are turning this fight to their favor.
We see Mikey A high energy with that full armor stack, courtesy of Kib. This is where they really start to hit their power peak, and you can see no one's able to contest Boombox. He's free firing in the backline, putting Disco whatever he wants it. This will be a capture for the United Kingdom, but you gotta give props to Canada. That's an insanely well played.
Who needs a full team? Keep punching as hard as you can. Fusion drops the hammer, met by the barrier. Mikey drops another grab, and again, they're gonna get one from it, but not as much as it likes. Mex loses back at Canada, starting to bring it back the other way. XQC diving on in, and Crimzo unleashed in the back.
Both Zenyatta's just free firing here, but Crimzo does get the better of it. I think
super aggressive, but they force the Transcendence out early, and it's not enough to save Kib. Kib was not with Boombox there. So already, United Kingdom down 2, Boombox falling right after. Cruz, one of the last ones alive, just hugging the payload here, hoping for dear life. That is not happening. Canada putting the foot on the throat, and this is gonna be a hole right here on point B.
Team Canada making it work. It's not a comp we've seen much of at all in this tournament, but it looks really, really strong here with Sureforce. Nothing to stop Shatter.
Oh, he just turns the corner, drops a hammer, picks up another 3. They didn't expect it. It was a stealthy pillar.
I mean, this is why you don't traditionally see this composition played into the classic 3-3 goats. I mean,
Ice Slam here, they're rallying. Kib goes ice sets one in the water.
Banny puts 2 in the water.
In the water. You are in the water. Banny turns the tables, and suddenly Canada has a free road to point A.
United. Let's see the point from Banny's perspective.
Oh man, when you go from bloodlust to just simply dumped in the water. Yikes.
Oh, and here we see another grab combo coming up from the United Kingdom. They're going to pick up 2 with it, but the cart's already rolling. This is going to be of limited effectiveness, especially as
Surefour in the flanking Zarya position. This, of course, so deadly. And oh, they get fusions early. They drop that grab. 2 pickoffs for Canada. Easy mode in progress here to the final fight because of great ultimate usage. Specs tries to buy a little bit of time, but it's just not going to be enough. The disruption is there, and Canada saying, we're not going to go down so easy here. We're going to go back on Blizzard World, and we're going to even up the series 1-1.
Canada proving the validity of their composition here on Blizzard World.
Setting on up, you see Kim, pile drives his way on in, and Banny out immediately. No pools of water to bop people in here yet, at least not this part of the map. Kim rolling his way on in, and United Kingdom easily crushing their way on through. This could already be a quick first point tank.
Looks like we know who has the superior goats. I mean, or dotes, excuse me. All that unblockable.
Bit of a spin, the washing machine delay. Is he gonna be able to get away? No, not quite. Mikey chases it down. United Kingdom already with 2.5 ticks. Surefour drops EMP, hoping for a little bit of turnabout, and they might have done it. They deal the 2 frontline tanks, and Canada is gonna hold it back, but not without suffering a whole lot of point damage.
Somehow managing to come back that huge.
Deep. He's close to a shatter. He immediately drops it. But Crimzo out of the fight. XQC doesn't get what he's looking for. The United Kingdom, they just shrug it off. And now they can go back in. No shatter to worry about. And now firm control once more from the United Kingdom.
This is something I want to highlight so much from Boombox. I mean, just watch XQC. It feels like he has the Discord on him 24/7. Boombox gives him no respite, and that's 4 minutes 38 on the clock as United Kingdom finishes the cap, showing why they picked both Sky and Precise. It's going to be a major advantage for his team if he can get that online.
And the fact that Surefour wasn't able to get that pick is big. Now they're well where there's Widow. Oh, Mikey, gotta look over to your left. Doesn't look toward Surefour. He gets the free pickoff. And that is exactly what Canada needed right then and there. Fusions, though, can get brought back up. United Kingdom, Kim, super wounded in the back. They lose Fusions and Kim. That's it. Put a fork in him. This point, head to Canada. What plays from Surefour?
Surefour denying United Kingdom's snipers all on his own. Just complete domination from him. Trying to get the full hold. Kim, though, he needs to use this blade. He's getting jumped on too aggressively. Feels like his HP's already too low. He really can't find anything. Can't go in. So low HP. Surefour is just cleaning up the back line, picking off player after player, just sitting back on that high ground. Canada looking to be in total control here.
And Kim had no choice, was poked down, didn't have heals. It was a tough situation. Was able to find Mangachu, but again, it's the United Kingdom losing player after player here. Canada keeping the pressure up, and yet United Kingdom still fighting. Mikey's still on the point, but you see Canada starting to reconvene back over. They just need a few more pickoffs, but the delay from the United Kingdom has been quite good.
The Moira stays alive. Perfect protection by Smex. Boombox is going to be able to heal up his team. They're really looking to stabilize Boombox, staying on point with the fade. That's great use of his abilities. Healing up Smex. Smex is just tanking so much damage right now, but he's still staying alive.
Barrier! Right in time! Keep Smex up! Now he can drop the self-destruct. The United Kingdom with the Coalescence. Keeping people healed. Smex gonna let that one fly. Canada gotta run for cover. Self-destruct doesn't connect, but makes room. XQC, a second Primal Rage in the same fight. Going back over. He's angry this fight is still even happening. Angry that United Kingdom is stalling out for Kim. The Tracer swap deals with the front line. How are you going to control the point now? Kim going wild in the back.
It's all clean up here. Kim somehow found a post bomb in that contest. Insane Tracer blade from Kim.
United Kingdom up. They layer the sport ults. Could be a mistake. United Kingdom, though, fighting back. They don't want to go to extra rounds. They don't want to worry about the draw scenarios. They might end this down. Kim, though, down early on. Canada seizing away. 3 pickups for Canada. Their backs against the wall. Not done yet. Looking for a little bit more. Specs gonna get D-Mac, but no. Drops self-destruct last second. Doesn't matter. One more round.
Team Canada giving themselves a chance.
Diving on in immediately, setting the stage, looking for Mangachu. Heavy pressure into the United Kingdom early on. And they get Banny! What a pickoff to start things out.
I mean, the only problem with this double sniper setup is that United Kingdom is already playing the counter. This Hammond is so dangerous against double sniper without exposing his head hitbox. I mean, the snipers can't get anything done. United Kingdom just rolling through. Superior strategy wins Volskaya for them.
Well, they had 4.5 minutes, but in the end, you could have just gotten rid of the 4.
Position, he can't make any mistakes. Boombox loses the shield, is forced to retreat off the cart. Sets up again though, is gonna start farming it. He completely destroys him.
Not only that, builds a whole lot up to his configuration tank, but that was nice movement coming out from Boombox there. Fight was over in a flash, and this pirate ship keeps on sailing.
Surefour sneaking in the back, picking off his enemy Widow, and he hasn't even gone down yet, but the Diva's chasing him, so.
They sunk it to the bottom of the 7 seas of Junkertown. But Orisa still being run. Fusion Zone finds Surefour. It was the Orisa Zen pressure of all things. Kib drops the dragon, and this is going to be enough for United Kingdom to breach the walls of Point A.
Supercharger, just way too much damage to deal.
As he does it, but yeah, it's a very good reaction from Bandy. Didn't get caught, drops the barrier right after, and the United Kingdom, though, still able to somehow make it work.
Still, though, not enough for Team Canada. I think Crimzo was still returning from spawn, so lacking that Zenyatta damage in Discord, they aren't able to finish any frags. So, sure.
This could just be Operation Feed United Kingdom ults. No, certainly has here early on, but XQC gets the promo up in time. Buys a little bit of time, and gets blown right up. So, you know, the entire Operation Feed ults, that seems to be exactly what is going on here.
That's sort of how it goes on Junkertown. Recontesting first and second point is
happening. Agilities to the guys looking for Mike A, forces to translocate, and gets punished. Shield bash right in the face. 6 on 5, Surefour drops EMP, evening the odds. Self-destruct goes out, doesn't get much of anything. Specs looking for a rematch here, off on the other side, able to stay alive. Crimzo down, Specs though falls to turn, but United Kingdom getting the better of this fight.
This Brigida is so impactful in this kind of team fight.
The barrier comes out. A great barrier by Bandy again, really mitigating the impact of that EMP. United Kingdom gonna use the Transcendence. They want to dive on in, but they've lost Mikey, they've lost Kim. Canada's fighting off back. This payload now looking to be defended here by Canada. The crowd is loving it. And Point C untaken. What a defense by Canada at the end. He's certainly feeling pretty healthy right now. So healthy, he's gonna get angry. Primal Rage just beating up the Diva in this room. And Canada gonna mostly get out of spawn camp, but they've lost almost 2 minutes.
The only problem is that this is such an efficient ultimate trade for the United Kingdom. They still have a lot to work with. I mean, look at their economy right here. You got the self-destruct, you've got the shatter. Graviton almost ready for a second.
As you're worried about the May, you might not be worried about the hammer. Yonizo drops the barrage, deletes Kim and Mikey, and that is gonna be one way to absolutely conquer this room.
This is the major problem for playing out of a tiny corridor like that. Barrage is just a completely devastating ability, and they don't really...
It's the EMP waiting for the United Kingdom to head over, and now just going on over, drops the EMP, and the follow through is there. Agilities with the barrage over the top. Gonna take down 2 immediately. XQC with the remaining cleanup, and Surefour quite good in the shot calling there.
That's exactly the kind of team fight you want to land with EMP, and the problem for the United Kingdom is that they didn't contest cart for so
metal right here and now. Specs goes so low, but goes so high. The barrier saving him. Cruz with phenomenal timing. Specs, though, did get demeched in the very end, as it turns out. Agilities able to get Kid at the very end. No, going back in, and Canada keeping the momentum forward. They're 1 fight away.
No, still has his self-destruct, doesn't have to use it in this fight, gets demech, and I think also didn't have to use it there, just gets back in the mech, or excuse me, just gets back in the Pistol Diva and starts to remech slowly. This is great discipline from Node. He could have used the self-destruct there to get back in the suit, but he wants to save it to...
Man advantage, now they want to demech Specs, they guilt the other tank. Specs able to back away just a bit, then you get, drops up, Agilities moves in, it's a triple for Agilities, and Canada off that play, moving on in, map 5, headed right at ya.
No answer to that Sombra Farah. It's just push your opponent onto the GOAT setup, force them into that 3-3 match, and then they just take the mirror, and they're so comfortable with it. So Canada, they've got to win this team fight. They just switched to the counter. They've got to make it work.
Well, they get rid of fusions immediately, so I'd say right now they're maybe making it work. Nope, though, gonna lose his mech, so still potentially winnable here for the United Kingdom, even though it's not ideal. But you lose Mikey. When you lose to McCree, that is the power behind this composition. You're just not going to be able to bring it back. It was Crimzo that found him, and Canada going to be taking first control. And you got to think, swaps are coming in for the United Kingdom, and there it is.
This shows how important that quick thinking is for Team Canada. If they're just 1 or 2 seconds slower to make that call, go back to spawn, swap new comp, if they make
used by the United Kingdom, the very little effect. Crimzo going to transcend to get his way on out, and it's do or die here for the United Kingdom. Kingdom. 99-0 against them. Mikey A gonna fall, and Surefour fired up here on the point. That's gonna be Canada taking round one. They're one round away from a medal.
Surefour looking totally unstoppable once he switches on to the Zarya. No deaths on that character this round. For the United Kingdom, they're trying to retreat with their lives, but it's not working so well. XQC's got the primal. He's keeping them in, bashing them around in this tight corridor. Gets pinned, but doesn't care, going for more.
Canada, 2 fights away from earning a medal here at BlizzCon in the Overwatch Arena. It might even be on the grab and goes for the safe option. No, self-destruct, looking for it. Haven't seen this movie before. Cruz goes down. Canada on their way to a medal. They just need a little bit more overtime ticking down, and Canada has done it.
Team Canada, so impressive. We saw the same things from them last year. Inventive compositions, things that I've never seen before, things that I didn't believe in. But Canada proving that they work, proving that it's possible.